due to that. The more I learned about Sarah, the more I loved her. She is thoughtful in a way that most people only aspire to be. She doesn't just care, she acts on it. She's type A, I'm type B, to my core, even my initials are BB. She's less than a 10 on, wait, I just started already. She's the friend who makes plans, itineraries, emergency kits. I'm the one singing throwbacks to the passion suite with zero idea of where we're going. And yet, it always worked. She kept us organized, I kept things interesting. Yet, somehow she never judged me, even for being an human version of a split, spilled glitter jar. We always balanced each other, a true dynamic duo.
Yes, and junior year started, and the rest was history. Sierra fit seamlessly into our lives, and then we became the 509 Dimes. All right, yes, we created a nickname for our suite, and we still refer to that as our title, I think. All right, we're just girls, okay? Please leave us alone. Many memories were made in 509, and our lives were never the same. College times included Taco Bell, many questionable decisions, and many singing, screaming sessions in Sierra's Mazda at the time. Every time I hear Sorry Not Sorry or Damn Was There, and I'm transported back in time to this era of our lives where there were many giggles, many tears, and many laughs in that common room. And not long after we met Sierra, we met Jake. And Jake became a man of our college suite and house, and with that got put to work. Sorry, Jake, but no, we appreciated you immensely for doing that man work around the house. In fact, Jake and his presence actually led to quite a scandal at one point. During our senior year, he was at our college house so much that housing authority thought we were housing men in the basement. They showed up unexpectedly and raided the house looking for male squatters and found unused college mattresses in the basement where they belonged. Gross. They called each of us in to be questioned. Thank God I was on a lacrosse trip, so I was not there. And wondered what was going on. But of course, there was no men coming in and out. Their findings were proud of you. If you need any more fun college stories, we're going to have your personal storyteller.
Jake, the man, the myth, the most patient third wheel in history. Senior year, we had the crawl space for 24/7, and the other girls just in Sierra. Also, the other girls were in the PA program, so they were never around. And Sierra and I, we were inseparable, like every single day inseparable. Even when Jake came into the picture, he never tried to push me out. And that's when I knew he openly accepted being the third wheel. The three of us spent so much time together that I was included in so many dates that we started jokingly referring to ourselves as sister wives. But instead of being annoyed by all that, Jake embraced it. Eventually, when he brought a big bouquet for Sierra, he started tucking a little flower in for me too. And when he made popcorn for our movie nights, he made a mini bowl for me too. Most important thing, actually, this is the most important part. When he brought Taco Bell to our library study dates, he would bring a chicken quesadilla with extra cream jalapeno sauce and fire sauce. I mean, show me another guy who has the patience and heart to be doing all that for his girlfriend's annoying housemate.
Wow, I'm just allowed to talk about that.
You did.
But the crazy thing is, I still don't know if it was Jake's awfulness or if it was Sarah's big heart that didn't want me to feel left out. And that's when I realized these two weren't just in love, they were a team. They didn't just make room for each other, they made room for everyone important to them. Jake didn't have to give me anything for me. Sarah didn't have to make me feel included, but they did, without hesitation, without obligation, just love.
And I believe everything happens for a reason, and I'm grateful that Sierra joined our school and became the lifelong friend. Sierra is caring and thoughtful. She's always the friend you need when you need someone to vent to, and when you also need the honest truth. Vernon and I did that sometimes for her. She may be little, but she is fierce. She's punctual. Hello, is this wedding after? And the Halloween parties. All in all, she's one of a kind, and we love her little tip tip.
Sierra, you're one of the most loyal, thoughtful, generous, intimidating, organized people I've ever known. You go above and beyond for everyone all the time. You always make sure that everyone feels seen, special, and celebrated. You've been my rock, my big woman, my event planner, my sister wife, my safe space, and my best friend. You show up for people in ways that leave them better, happier, and full of confidence. I cannot express how grateful I am to have had you by my side for all these years. Jade, thank you for loving her the way she deserves, for loving her friends, for always bringing that extra quesadilla. You are her equal, her partner, her perfect match, and it's been an honor of a lifetime to have you two as mom and dad for all these years.
And lastly, I want to give thanks to the most important people in the room. No, it's not the bartenders. They're just kids every year. It is the bride and groom. Jake and Sierra, thank you for being you and allowing us to be part of your special day. I am forever grateful for our memories and the many memories to come. I wish you many years of life.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we can direct our attention to both Logan and Joseph.
I have not heard this. I've not heard this.
You should be scared.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Jake is swell.
I'm sure you are.
I'm Logan, Jake's best friend. There's a running joke that Jake is here like my parents, might be because Jake's receiving their line. Kind of reminds me of my own father's. Or maybe it's because I spent so much time at their house working on projects for Jake that I ended up with my own set of chores. When I was thinking about what to say as a 24-year-old who has a lot to learn, I thought, great, I'll defeat humiliate them. The more I thought about that, the more I became afraid of Sierra and wanted to live past tonight. Joseph and I wondered, what can I say about Jake and Sierra that will show you all what I see in them? Having spent so much time around them, I've seen how they communicate, how they joke, how they work together, how they fight, and thankfully I don't see how they make up. From what I've seen, I see a home with two people who love and care about each other. I see how they never want to do anything without each other, how every decision is made as equals, how they both contribute to their home, to Henry. I see partners, I see a husband and wife, and I guess two parents can count Henry and I. They cover each other's blind spots, like the trying to do the house in the movies. In many similar ways, but also in very different ways. They complement each other well. What that means is when Jake has a bad idea, Sierra is quick to correct it. And vice versa. Jake and I were doing one of our chores, and we made a joke. It was before you existed. We laughed, and then he added, I just spontaneously appeared. There was no log before he met me, and there was no log, and then there was a log after he met me. He went on to say that life is divided into those two parts. At the time, it was just a joke, but it's true about Sierra. Today, you two are no longer individuals, you're married. Honestly, I've never seen you as individuals. I've only known Jake here. I'm forever grateful to have you both in my life. I'm truly honored to be standing here today. And I look forward to see the many years you spend together and be a part of it.
Thank you.
How's everybody doing tonight? Love the energy. I'm Joe, Jake's actual best friend. How about this party? Sierra, great job. Every party she does looks just like this. It could be St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, a birthday. Excel sheets are going, but I bet you the total on this one is a little bit higher than normal. The speech isn't about Sierra, though. You had your 509 times to give you that. This one is about my friend, Jacob Paul Morgan. I've known Jake for a really long time. We've had a lot of experiences over the years. Some of them were good, some of them not so good. So when Jake asked me to say something at his wedding, I was very touched. And I felt as if, maybe he hadn't fully thought it through. So I want to start on a high note. I want to take a moment to highlight the Morgan family. The Morgans opened their house to me at a much younger age. We would have Robbie T's calzones or Teresa's cooking, play some pools, some Mario Kart, and have all kinds of fun out on Gates Road. That whole family is very hardworking, loving, and they're genuinely good people. They should be very proud of the relationships they've built over the years, as I am. As we get older, we started to play less and less video games, and we developed a fascination with cylinders. This eventually led to the start of Jake's brief criminal career. One day, we're minding our own business. We're snowmobiling down the trail going maybe 60 miles an hour. The only issue with that is the canal speed limit is only 25, and there happen to be some police officers around. Jake was so nervous talking to the police officer, he began to shake trying to hand the registration to him. As you probably know, that brought an immediate end to his criminal career. To this day, when Jake drives down the highway, 65 is the limit. He doesn't go over it. That's one of the things I love about Jake. He doesn't often make a mistake, but when he does, he corrects it quick. Jake is also a truly great friend. There's only a handful of numbers I have on my phone, and when I get into it, I can lean on, and Jake is one of those people. Over the years, we've done various home improvement projects, a couple event setups, and even occasionally changing tires. Jake is always willing to help without hesitation, especially if the task is making a few baskets of popcorn until his tenders disappear. That's a task we take on all too often. I see a couple of you getting stagnant in your chairs. I know you want to get back to the open bar, but you knew we had to talk about Camaro eventually, okay? So here we go. When I met Jake, I had a 2010 Camaro SS. He loved it. He kept saying, in a few years, I'll have one of my own. And man, I don't know what the definition of a few is, but I don't think the dictionary would say 10. That's what I love about Jake, though. He looks at something, he starts with a vision. He does a lot of research. He takes his time. He puts in the hard work. And he gets exactly what he wants. I feel the same way about his relationship with Sierra. They don't go for the base model. They get custom-built cars. They now both have a custom-built Cadillac and a custom-ordered ZL1. They put each other first every day and work hard to have the best relationship they possibly could. I know if they care for the relationship like they do their vehicles, it will be a beautiful thing. Raise your glasses with me and join me in a toast to Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Paul Morgan.
Well done. Now, just a quick announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Megan and the crew here at Toronto will call your tables to the buffet. But before you do